what I was saying, right? So I couldn't share my screen just now. I again, I apologize because this is my first time going live on Facebook. Um, and I'm gonna just return to group. So the video has ended. Yeah. So again, I apologize, everyone. Hopefully, you guys are watching this right now. I feel better to be actually going live here. Hopefully, you guys can see this. Let's see. Let me continue, guys. I will go here. Okay, so let me continue. Hope again, sorry. Maybe you guys can watch this. This is a continuation of what I wanted to talk about in terms of the Freedom Fund portfolio. It just quit by itself. I don't know why, right? Facebook, maybe there's a time limit. We just have to set in the configurations. The next time I'll be going live via Zoom and on Facebook, right? So this is this is it. I want to be showing you guys can watch the replay again on this video. So this was what I wanted to show. Okay, I opened an account on IBKR. I you can see here, right? I linked it to one of my portfolios. Okay, this is actually my public account in Malaysia, right? I also have my own business. I actually show this as a public account. I grew that account from 10,000 USD to all the way until where it is today. So I hope to emulate that. I hope to actually have that to do that in this account, hopefully, right? Hopefully. But it's not as crazy as 2020 anymore. So I mean, there's different times. Now, 2020 and it's more of a bull market, 2021 all the way. But right now it might be bearish, it might be bullish, we never know, right? But at the end of the day, we just got to be stay invested. That's the point, right? Stay invested. So I feel more comfortable right now because I can share my screen. I can share what I'm looking at the markets. I can show you guys that the S&P is, it's actually very high. So yeah, again, apologize, guys. Now we talked about Blueprint. We talked about the potential sort of companies that I want to buy. And I just want to talk about this account a little bit, right? So I opened 3,000 my own money. This is my account, number. This is the settled cash. That means I have used a little bit more than 50%. This is a margin account. That means I have buying power, right? And let me just click on what did I buy, right? So this is my stocks, which I literally bought. Log in. Okay, so I logged in just now. I think it expired. Let me just press login, and I think they'll get me in without having my OTP. Let's just wait a little, guys. I was not expecting that, Facebook to stop the video suddenly. So I will not be going live via Facebook anymore. I'll just be using the old way. Why is it so slow though? Do I need to re-log in? So let me re-log in, guys. So I'm going to re-log in and I'm waiting for my authentication code. There we go. So again, this is the account. I want to be looking at my trades. Oh, no, sorry. Orders and trades, right? So what I did was I bought Tesla, like I mentioned just now, one share. I didn't want to buy, fractional shares. I bought one Tesla. And of course, the beauty is that, commission is at $1, right? This is awesome. I know Robinhood is free and whatnot, but this gives me, I mean, IBKR is why I use the IBKR is because this is one of the reputable accounts. Seriously, I've been using this for a long time. I got accounts in other, in my wife's name, my family. So I manage their accounts. This is reputable. It's an old company. They are going to fractional shares. They even go into crypto, not mistaken. But yeah, so that's the reason why I use IBKR. And yeah, this gives me the flexibility to actually have that fast in fast out, right? Fast trading. So yeah, but there used to be like a penalty fee. That means if you do not trade 10 trades in a month, they will charge a penalty of sort of like 10 USD, but they waived that off already. I think they want to be competitive, right? So I bought Tesla at one share. I bought SoFi. Wait, why did Oh, this is my other account. Sorry. This is linked account. This is what I did was I bought SoFi 450 shares with my, my 200,000 account, right? Don't look at that. I looked at 50, I bought 50 with the new account, the Freedom Fund portfolio. So this is what I did. Yep. Just, 55%, 50-ish percent of my portfolio right now. So this is what I'm holding. Yes, this is what I'm holding right now. So yeah, I'm a little bit of profit, but this is not what I'm aiming for. I'm actually aiming for obviously long term, right? I explained just now in the video what is my blueprint, right? Let me repeat that again. Blueprint is basically tech heavy, disruptive potential, you know, can but mix and match of cash, available runway, decent runway. There's potential growth and momentum in their place. There's, their balance sheet must be healthy enough. There must be a likelihood of a good quality management. There must be likelihood of a product market fit. So these things must be assessed before I go. Now, every time I buy what I want to buy, I'll be sharing my thought process. I'll be sharing why I want to buy it. I'll be sharing a little bit of a thesis because it might be too long. So yeah, every time I go live right now, right, I'll be talking about this, what I think about the markets, how am I going to be, my mind is going to be set on how am I going to grow this account, right? This is a very exciting project, guys. If you think about it. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. Hopefully you guys are too. What else did I? Oh, so I got cut off, and I said that a portion of the portfolio will be spent on, other than tech. It could be even Airbnb. It could be heck. It could be car rental services, right? It could be what I see based on social arbitrage. It could be based on seasonality, right? It could be stock price laggards, looking at that sector, right? Taking advantage of sector rotations. Heck, it could be anything, right? So that will be more of 30%. Now it depends. It's not fixated on 30-70, but that's the sort of percentage allocation that I want to do, right? That I want to have. So yeah, that's the portfolio blueprint that I set, and I'm really committed on. I'm very excited. Now I do I do a similar thing in Malaysia, right? Where I reveal my portfolio. I've been doing this all the way. So again, hopefully I can grow this account. I want to show you guys that, we can take care of the little guys, even with little capital. All we need is discipline, cash inflow into this account. Because if you guys believe that this asset class is, going to be growing your net worth, well, that's that, right? Some people might have a net worth of only 10,000, which is fine. You could even grow your portfolios by, hard work, 9 to 5, being in a position of power, keep on putting money into the account, to grabbing on deals, and have obviously we need short-term plays to sort of have that mix, right? We want to have revolving cash flows. So that's what I want to do. That's what I intend to have, right? So yeah, this is about that. Now, if I look at the market right now, I look at the S&P 500. This is obviously still a seller's market territory. What I want to touch on also is that if we realize the reason why the S&P 500 is actually going up is top 5 technology companies, top 5 big tech is actually carrying the whole. It's actually carrying the whole index. Seriously, is carrying probably 40 to 50% unprofitable companies or companies that are in trouble. They're actually carrying the weight of that. So that's why you see Google going up, right? Google, big tech, Apple. Now that is something to worry about. And this is reminiscent of what is happening in 2020, right? 2020 is exactly what's happening. But we should be mindful. We should be obviously stick back to our process, right? Stick back to what we want. That's why I have this portfolio blueprint to start with. We should stick back to our high conviction stocks. And we should just stay invested, right? The idea is just to stay invested, keep on reinvesting. Don't simply buy the dips on the dips. Have a sort of a good thought process of what assessing, being mindful of our net worth allocation, being mindful of our cash allocation, because what are the potential market headwinds that might come in, right? Whether we like it or not, we're in the stock market. So if 40% of the stock market is actually bound by market risk, we are prone to the whole, market. And that's, we can see that recently, right? Whole growth stocks, whole, small to large cap stocks actually getting affected. So yeah, this is just something to consider. Now let's talk about what I intend to buy, right? Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Sorry, I should have said that before. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't know your risk profile. Please do not copy me. The purpose of this is actually value, right? I hope to give value through my thought process. I hope to give value from what I do. Um, I hope to give value from, my analysis, right? So that's all, right? I give my analysis. End of the day, you guys will still have to be doing due diligence yourselves. You guys will still be assessing your cash allocation yourselves, right? You need to be assessing and set right now. If you do not have right now your portfolio blueprint, do it now, right? Do it now. Know what to buy. Know what is the, and I'm giving examples, right? That's the purpose of this whole project. So I'm giving examples of what my blueprint is. So what's your blueprint? Now, in my other account, right, the 200,000 account, I've already gave a bull case scenario that account is going to 3.5x in 5 years time. So how did I do that? I have projections. Okay. I have done analysis. I have done projections. I have a buy plan. I have a sell plan. Obviously, I'm not going to sell in 5 years, but I have done projections and evaluation to say that, okay, in a bull case scenario or beast case scenario, whatever you want to call it, all of the stocks, all of the stocks projections, each one of them is going to contribute to a certain amount, and that's going to be 3.5x. Does that make sense? So that's what we need to have. We need to know where this portfolio is going to go realistically. And along the way, I'll be explaining, obviously what's my thought process and what's the valuations and whatnot, right? So that's the purpose of this, right? And a bear case scenario, because I have a long-term time frame, right? I have the ability to hold my stocks then. I still have emergency savings. So it's good. It's all good, right? So the bear case scenario is that this will 2x. Now, some might say that, wait, you're calling a bear case scenario? Like, why is it still 2x? Because I got in early, well, quite early, in fact. I'm reinvesting. I built my thesis. I built my position of power. I could be wrong obviously, in some stocks, right? It could be going north of where, down from where I initially intended, but it's still, I have a 5-year runway, right? I still have a 5-year time for them to perform. I believe that, they're still going to be performing. So this is what I think. Yeah. So now before I end this, session, I just want to say that, sorry, let me just see, guys. Okay. I just want to see that, hey, Jeffrey, what's up, man? IBKR is also a public company, up 25% year to date. Yeah, it is. Andre. Anyway, semicon play. Yeah, it's very intriguing, semicon play, to be frank. Jeffrey Kong, what's up, man? It's very intriguing for semicon play. But I just want to be playing out because I don't know. For semiconductors, I mean, I'll be eyeing on Nvidia and AMD. But I still need to see how things are gonna happen, right? But what I want to share with you guys is that the other growth stock that I'm quite intrigued about is actually apps. Okay, apps. Now this is a more of it's similar to what TTD does. The trade desk is more on advertising, but it's all mobile advertising, right? It's how they drive mobile advertising. It's basically the mobile version of TTD. It's as simple as that. So that's what I intend to have my hands on, but I admit I don't have a full-on thesis. So I want to be building that first and understanding the whole game plan on this company before I invest, right? But I have my eyes on apps. To be frank, I will be sort of trying to play around short term on Tattoo Chef. Now, the reason why I say short term is because, and don't kill me, guys. I know there's a lot of Tattoo Chef bulls here, but the reason I say that is because Tattoo Chef is a company that needs time to prove to the market, to prove to everyone that they can actually expand their margins, right? So currently their margins are compressed. They give bad guidance. Whether we like it or not, it is what it is. They give bad guidance. They have been giving, like, delaying. They're sort of confusing investors in a way, right? Like, hey, what's going to happen? Why do you delay this, like, reporting, right? Like the story is clear on this company, but like, for example, Belmont is their is the sort of projections too lofty in terms of the Belmont acquisition of 100 million revenues by 3 to 5 years? Because currently they bought that company just for 13 million, 15 million, whatever it is. But my point is, I need to see progress. I need to keep on updating what they do. But that being said, though, the stock price has been beaten down. It's only a matter of time where, in case of any event, in case of better quarters, I'll just be maybe having my 30% on cash flow revolving plays, right? So I might even go in Airbnb as my part of my 70%, because Airbnb to me is a no-brainer, right? In terms of market leader, in terms of ability to capture multiple, like seriously, their TAM is huge. They can onboard TAMs like that, right? So they're onboarding hosts every time. Every time they onboard a host is a potential TAM to capture, right? It's all about the SOM, which is the serviceable, obtainable market. That is more important. But my point is, do we see a world where COVID will get better? I do. Do we see a world where travel is going to be crazier than ever? Do we see a world where do we see their revenue breakdowns currently in terms of geographical footprint? Airbnb was right 60 to 70% international revenues pre-COVID, and 30 to 40% in the US. So what does it tell me? It tells me that even pre-COVID times, international, they are really recognizing Airbnb like mad, right? I mean, who Airbnb comes to mind? Their market share, they're living in my brain rent free. It's as simple as that, right? So, but right now it's even. Well, it's actually more the US, obviously, because US is one of the the countries that are better picking up. Economy is picking up. They're controlling their COVID situation better. It's a big country, obviously, and that the revenue segment is increasing. Now, what is the chances that the international segment, geographical wise, will increase, in next year, next 2 years, right? My money in Airbnb anyway is going to be for the long run. So, I mean, why not, right? So again, guys, I'm not forcing you to buy Airbnb, but this is my thought process, and I'll be sharing my thesis, if I have time along the way in every live, right? So I go live again. I go live every week on Fridays. So do catch me. Now, so next 2 weeks is a holiday week. I do not wish to go live on Friday. I want to go live on Wednesday next week. So do tune in then, right? Do tune in then, because I want to be just giving off, a few lives before we go off on the holidays. Hopefully from Monday to Wednesday, there's gonna be a Santa Claus rally. Hopefully, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna that's why I said I already showed what I buy. I'm gonna review what I intend to buy. So yeah, these are things to take note, right? Along the way, I'll still be, obviously giving my thesis, my thought analysis and whatnot. So yeah, this is a very exciting project. And hopefully my cash flow revolving short-term plays out, right? So far, I'm still building it. Wow, check this out, guys. AMC, like seriously, the cash flow revolving plays in terms of speculative, I can reserve like maybe 5% on that. I don't know, but 19%. Yeah, this is a crazy stock. I do not have, I do not support the movement, to be frank. But and I don't simply trade speculative stocks. Again, you along the way, you will know my thought process. You will know the characteristic of this account. So yeah, I'll be revealing along the way, no problem, right? So let me just quickly check what you guys have commented, right? So Intel just announced investment in Malaysia. Yeah, man, a lot. Like they are benefiting from the US-China tensions. That's why Malaysia is getting all. That's why I'm invested in Malaysian companies. I invested in GeneTech, SAM, Kobe. Right, these are the companies that I'm actually, quite good in terms of what I'm having right now in terms of my investment. But this account will be solely focused on US. But actually, to think about it, I could be grabbing on some, Hong Kong stocks or China stocks. Now I want to have my hands on CATL, CATL. This is one of the stocks that I have in my personal portfolio. It's been doing amazing. CATL. Let's check out CATL. CATL. CATL is awesome, guys. PC Partner is one of them, right? It's a multi-bagger for me. MSC was one of them. These are Malaysian companies, right? So Catel, where are you, brother? Catel, Tencent. Shit, I have Catel. Go where it was. BYD is an also there it is. Catel. Yeah. So Contemporary Amper, this is one of the companies that work with Tesla. It is amazing company. EV beneficiary. To think about it, I'm very EV heavy. I have DNO, which is a Malaysian company producing, LEDs for EV companies. I have Catel, I have Tesla. I don't have Neo, but yeah, to think about it, I'm quite EV heavy, and that's going to be the next ride for me, right, in terms of the Freedom Fund portfolio. So yeah, someone Beebs Wells, how short you mean my short-term plays? From 1 week, 1 day, whatever it is. I could trade on energy plays. I could trade on, I could, just trade off 1 week. I can trade on 1 month, 1 year. It depends on how it plays out, right? It depends on the thesis, and I'll be revealing before I buy, or after I buy, because I only go live every week once, like for half an hour, right? So I will be making some moves, and I'll be explaining during the live, maybe even a post. So yeah, guys, again, that's all the time we have today. Hopefully you guys got some value today. Again, if you do not have your portfolio blueprint, do it right now, right? Set that DNA. Look at the live, look at the live event that I had in the first, I think, 15 minutes or so, where I talk about portfolio blueprint. And then, look at this recording again. Again, guys, smash that like button, smash that heart button, give a brother some love, spread the algos. Comment hashtag live if you're watching live right now. Comment hashtag replay if you're watching it on replay, so that I know that who has been watching it. How can we interact? And I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one, guys. Bye bye.